Just one of the best way to cook a turkey leg for your Sunday dinner by Creator's Kitchen. Delicious meal. Now we wash our turkey leg, and what I'm going to do secondly is I'm going to cut some streak across. So when I season, the season goes down into it because it's quite a big meat. I was considering of deboning it, but it's going to be difficult. So it's best cooking it and then debone it. So now I'm going to cut into like 4 little slices down in it. There's one. So we have done one, and I'm going to do the second one. Now we have make some cut into our turkey leg. When we season, we're going to put the season in these cuts. And now I'm going to add some season. This is my green season. And the reason why I'm wearing the gloves is because it's have a lot of Scotch bonnet pepper in it. So I cannot use a lot because of the children. So I'm just using a teaspoon of this green season and put a lot of pepper in it when I was making it, Scotch bonnet pepper. And I'm going to rub it all over the meat. So, and just keep massaging the green seasoning in turkey, big chicken. So this is a chicken season. I'm going to pour that over it and then massage the chicken season. And thirdly, all-purpose season. You sprinkle that. Make sure you get that everywhere. In all the open, the bits that you cut, and just massage that in a bowl. But for that, in Jamaica we call it pimento, so it's ground pimento. In England it's called allspice. So it's the pimento, that little tiny seeds that you see is grounded, so no salt, nothing, it's just hit. And this is my great grandmother always cook with it, but the way she cook with it, she use it just as you pick it off the tree, the little seeds she drop, and when she finish cook, she take them out of the she put them in her rice and peas, she put them in every meal she's cooking into this. And you're gonna leave it for a few hours to marinate, and then we're gonna fry. Now we're going to cook our turkey leg by frying it in some coconut oil. Unfortunately, I don't have any olive oil, so I'm going to use coconut oil today. And the reason why it looks like a butter, because this is what coconut oil does, it just get. I put a lot of oil in it because I want it to fry, so that the skin get a bit browned. And then I'll one side to brown, then we turn it on the other side until we get all the sides fried. Then we remove it from the pan and do the sauce to cook it, because you're going to cook it for a while to make sure it's thoroughly cooked. And I'm just going to check to see what this side looks like. Yeah, nicely done. And we're going to turn the other side. The other one to make sure it's done. And you keep turning them, so there we fry one side, take about 2.5 minutes to fry. But you know it's not thoroughly cooked, we just fry on the outside. Still not fried outside, so we gotta give it some. So let's check and see the other side. I'm gonna turn it over. There we go, that is done. You won't be able to get that bit at the end fried because the top is too thick. Wow. And then we're going to turn this one over. I think that one needs to be a bit more on that side. If you like as well, when you're cooking yours, if you wanted to sit in a bit more high, you could do so. That will help as well. Now we're going to remove the season from here and chop our onion and our ginger and our garlic. Well, first we're going to chop the onion. It doesn't matter what size you chop your onion in, just get them chopped. Remove our turkey meat from the frying pan and we're going to make our sugar in this sauce. I'm going to remove some of this oil, but you can use it because it's coconut oil and coconut oil is quite healthy, but we want that bit of frying. So now this is our brown sugar. And you add that to the oil, dark and brown. Eventually you'll get it right. Just keep a wooden spoon and stir. So now I'm gonna look at that, nicely brown. So you get a nice brown, golden looking sauce. So we're gonna add our garlic and ginger in that sauce. And just let them get done a bit. Onion. Oh, this smells lovely, guys. You can see the onion coming brown and nice. Just keep turning the onion. Tomato. You just keep adding all the spice to it. Nice golden color. And then last of all, you have your chili. So that's some chili I'm gonna add to that sauce. And some Maggi sauce. Here you go. So we're just gonna pour that in with this. See, it's nice golden brown. Don't need to use browning, just make nice. You keep stirring. So you pour a good amount of this because it's a nice flavor into stirring to get that ginger, that garlic. Just get all the spice, that nice flavor from the spice all in one. So when you're ready to pour your water in, so you let that cook for about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, just to get the sauce done nicely. And what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to change pan. Now we're going to change pan, and there is a lovely brown sauce. Nothing but some great brown sugar, grandma recipe. I will place the other pan into the cooker, and in this pan we're gonna add some. I taste that sauce. Oh my god, it's lovely. You have that gingery and wow. Piece of rosemary. We'll take that out. We're gonna place back our turkey meat. Now we're gonna drain that sauce back out. Now while it's in that sauce, we're going to pour this sauce on top of the meat. gonna add some water to this pan. So just make sure you get everything out of this pan. And we're gonna pour that water in. In this pan, we're gonna add another cup of water. So at the moment, we have about a cup and a half water in here. We're gonna add another cup and a half water. Guys, in this cup and a half water, we are going to add a chicken stock. So here our chicken stock, add to your flavor. If you want more than one, go ahead and just add it. So what I do, I put the chicken stock into the water and dissolve it in the water. And dissolve it in the hot water to make sure as soon as I pour it in, I get the flavor. Pour the chicken stock in, and that's 1.5 cup of boiling water. So I add that to our pan. While this is cooking, you just keep pouring the water on top of it and cover it or turn it over, whichever. And you leave that to cook on a low heat so it's nicely tenderly cooked. That's the right flavor, so I don't need to add another one. So we cover. Sorry guys, I cook curry in my pan and I just don't seem to get the curry out. I don't know what to do to get it out. So we leave the lid on for it to cook. Remember, you have to have a deep pan to, if you're doing the leg. The reason why I haven't used the other pan, it's not deep enough and it doesn't have a lid. Now we're going to boil some potato to go with our turkey leg. We're adding some salt to the pan. And we're going to add some potato in the pan to boil. So I'm just washing them and dropping them in. Leave the potato to boil and I'll get back to you when it's boiled. Check on our meat and see if it's finished cooked. So this is how it looks. It's now done, and the reason why you can tell that it's finished is the meat leaving the bone. So it's quite tender. And this all the gravy, it's lots of gravy. It's gone down small, it's nice and jelly and lovely, and it's have that nice vegetable and juice on it. And look at the color, it is gorgeous. And as we boil some potato to go with this, so we're gonna remove this from the pan, from the cooker. So we're gonna take our cooker off, we're gonna remove, and just checking if it's hot, and remove this from the cooker now. So as we are cooking our potato, now we're gonna check if our potato is cooked. And if our potato is ready, we'll dress the potato. So yes, they are cooked. They're perfectly cooked. Yeah. And we're gonna do some dressing for our potato, and then we're gonna cook our veg. Going to do now. So we're going to put some butter in this pan, as much butter as you'd like, and just scoop our onion into the butter. Just for a few minutes, and in this butter they have mixed herbs. I'm gonna pour some mixed herbs in that butter. Soften these onions for a bit. I think I need some more butter. That's not enough. And that's it. Don't think we need any more. We'll take that off and we're going to pour this over. Now guys, this is the onion and herbs and butter. And what we're going to do, we pour that over potato, right over the potato, all that melted butter and herb on the potato. And we're going to, our vegetable, we're having some green peas and some steamed carrot. Right, as I said, the carrot was gonna serve with the meal before. So, and this carrot is going into the same pan that cooked the carrot before. I just put a teaspoonful of butter in it. I put the onion and the herb, and we're just gonna douse our carrot in it for a few minutes. You're not gonna add any water to this carrot because what happens? The sweetness in the carrot, you need that. And you throw your beans in here and keep stirring until it's softened. And you just remove it from the pan and add that to the meal. It will take a bit of time to cook a bit frozen. The carrot have its own water, the peas have its own water. So you will leave that to cook for a few minutes, say about 4 minutes. And as soon as that cook, don't let it too soft. There we go, it's nearly cooked now. The carrot is done, the green bean is done. I left them for a few seconds, so you can't leave them because you don't want them to burn. They look a bit brownish, but it's okay. And this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna serve this. I've just checked the green beans to make sure they're cooked properly. If you're in the pan, you can do it in the microwave. It's easy to do. And the carrot, but don't let the carrot cook too soft. Just look at the color. I did not put any browning in it. My grandmother old recipe of cooking. I'm telling you, the turkey meat is juicy. It's delicious. It's yummy. I'm just gonna taste it to let you see how it just falling from the bone. You can tell. So a turkey leg and potato with vegetable. It is just falling from the bone. Oh my God, it is delicious. And now we're gonna just put some raw chopped spring onion in. Oh my word, it is lovely. It is delicious. Guys, please give this recipe a try. Just go ahead and cook some turkey leg. Believe me, it is great. You will enjoy it. Please remember to like and subscribe to Creator's Kitchen, and thanks for watching. See you in my next video.